Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So, story time today is pretty crazy. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. If you do, leave a like on the video, and let's get into it. So today's story time is about an old principal of mine, specifically my elementary school principal, which is crazy. So this was back when I was still a little kid. I was in fourth grade, and yeah, let's just start this. So today's story time all starts off as a normal day. I don't really remember what I did exactly on this morning. I just remember I woke up, rolled up out of bed, ate some breakfast, and probably did some other shit. I don't know. Sometimes I used to play video games in the morning if I got up early enough. I don't really remember what I did on this morning, but I got ready for school and I went to school. And here's really where I remember it vividly. So, my school, every day at 10 a.m. in elementary school, would have snack time. So we had snack time and lunchtime. Snack time was at 10 a.m., lunchtime was at like 12:30. So we got to snack time on this day, and I opened up my lunchbox, and I'm eating whatever snacks my mom packed me, and I'm sitting there at my desk, and my one friend's like, yo, come to the bathroom real quick with me. And I was like, why? He's like, I have to show you something. So me and this friend both get up. We both ask the teacher if we can go to the bathroom. For some reason, my teacher didn't suspect anything suspicious, even though it was two, good friends asking to go to the bathroom together, which usually meant not going to the bathroom and going to get into trouble. But yeah, me and my friend go to the bathroom. I was very curious to see what he was going to show me. And we get into the bathroom, and he opens up his backpack, and he's like, yo, check this out. And he shows me a cell phone. It was a flip phone Motorola Razr, which at the time, if you're in fourth grade with a cell phone, you're kind of the shit. I don't think I even had a phone until I was in like fifth grade. Sometimes my mom would let me take hers around with me, but I don't think I had my own until fifth grade. I'm not sure though. Either way, my friend got a phone and it was in fourth grade and I thought it was crazy. And I was freaking out, right? I was like, yo, your parents let you bring this to school? He's like, nah, man, I just sneak it over here. I was like, dude, that's crazy. Make sure you keep it in your backpack so it doesn't get stolen. He's like, don't worry, man, I will. So after this, we leave the bathroom and we're both walking out. And my principal's walking by, and he sees us both leaving the bathroom, and my principal knows that me and him are good friends. It was a very small school, and he saw me and this friend together all the time. So he goes, what were you guys doing in there? Not causing trouble, I hope. And I was like, no, just going to the bathroom. He goes, all right, you guys have a good day. And me and my friend continue walking away, and then I hear the principal go, wait, stop. And I get a little bit nervous, right? I'm like, oh no, what do we do? What are we in trouble for? And I turn around, and so does my friend, and the principal's like, I actually need some help lifting something. Can you guys come help me in my office? And I was like, lifting something? What is it? He's like, I'm moving some things out. It's a big box. I could use some strong boys like yourselves. And I was like, cool with me. And my friend's like, yeah, cool. Now, I don't know why the principal was picking two little kids to help him move his big box of stuff out of his office when there's literally adults in the main office that are probably a lot stronger than us. But maybe he was just trying to be inclusive. Maybe he's trying to be a nice guy. I don't know. But we go upstairs with him, we go into his office, and we're helping him move this giant, heavy-ass box out of there with him. And that shit was way too heavy for fourth graders to be lifting. He should have gotten someone else to help him, but whatever, I helped him anyway, and so did my friend. Now, after we helped the principal move this giant-ass box out of his office and into another room, he's like, you know what, because you guys helped me, I'm going to hook you up with something. I was like, what is it? He's like, you'll see. Wait here. So me and my friend are both just sitting in the principal's office. The principal walks out, he closes the door behind him, and me and my friend are just left in this quiet office without anyone in there. And of course, my friend, being the cool guy that he thinks he is, takes out his brand new cell phone and starts like going through his contacts and like doing nothing, but he's just trying to look cool. And I was like, yo, be careful. If the principal sees that, you'll get in trouble. Because we were not supposed to have phones in school. And he's like, yeah, don't worry, I won't. And then he stands up and he closes his phone. And he starts going through the principal's desk. Like, he walks around the desk and starts opening and closing drawers and shit. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, just looking around. I was like, dude, he's going to come back in here any minute. And when he sees you going through his desk, we will be screwed. He's like, he's not going to catch us, don't worry. And then he opens the bottom drawer right after he says that of the principal's desk. He opens the bottom drawer and his face just completely like changes. Like, it goes from like being all curious to just like scared. And I was like, what's in there? He's like, bro, look at this. And I walk around the desk, and there's just a big bag of weed in the principal's desk. And my friend looks at me, and he goes, are those drugs? Is that weed? I was like, yes, it's weed. Now, my friend was a little bit more of a goody two-shoes than I was. When I saw this, I didn't really care. I thought it was funny. My friend got all scared. He thought it was like some serious shit. I kind of already knew what weed was because my older brother smoked it. So I look at my friend, I'm like, listen, we should not have opened his desk drawers. We should not have gone through his desk. This is wrong. Let's just close it and pretend like we didn't see anything. And my friend's like, I don't know, man. Like, that stuff's illegal. Like, we should probably tell someone. Now, even though my friend was completely right and it was illegal and he probably shouldn't have had it in school, I didn't want to go tattling on this guy because, first of all, it put me in a huge dramatic situation I didn't want to be in. And second of all, it wasn't my business to begin with. My friend was the one that was snooping through his desk. We wouldn't have been in this mess to begin with if my friend wasn't looking around. So I was like, listen, man, you were going through his things while he was out of the room. You found something you didn't like. I get that it's illegal, but I don't think we should say anything. And my friend's like, I don't know, man. I'm like, dude, we can't talk about this anymore. Let's just not say anything. Let's close the drawer and let's just stop. So my friend's like, fine. So he closes the door. We go and we sit back down in our seats. And just a couple seconds later, the principal walks in. It was like perfect timing. And the thing is, because my friend opened that desk drawer, the whole room reeked like weed now. So when the principal walked back in, he had like a weird look on his face. Like, oh shit, it smells like weed in here. Anyway, he walks into the room, he sits down at the desk across from us, and he puts 2 big chocolate milks on the desk. And he's like, here you guys go. You can go back to your class now. And yeah, we got 2 really giant chocolate milks out of it. Whatever, I'll take it. So after this, me and my friend leave the principal's office. We walk back down to our classroom, and we sit back down. At this point, there was like maybe 5 or 10 minutes left of snack time. So me and my friend sat down together at his desk and started finishing our food. And this whole time, my friend just has a real weird look on his face. And I was like, dude, what's going on? He's like, I don't know, man. I don't like what we found up there. Like, I really think we should tell someone. I was like, all right, man, listen. If you want to tell someone, I can't stop you. I'm just not going to be the one to do it. He goes, okay. And he gets up and he just walks up to the teacher and just starts snitching. Just starts singing, dude, like he's in the fucking choir. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, he wasted no time. And my teacher didn't even look surprised. It looked like she didn't even care what he was telling her. It's like she knew or something. She was just nodding her head. She was like, okay. Yeah, I'll look into it. Thank you. And my friend sits down and he's like, all right, man, that felt good. I was like, all right. I mean, that was, yeah, your choice, I guess. So the next day comes along, right? Fast forward, whole 24 hours goes by. The next day comes along. Now I'm interested when I walk into school to see if my principal's still there, to see if my teacher did anything about it. And to my surprise, nothing got done. The teacher claims that she handled it. That's what she told my friend. But the principal was still there. And when my friend asked her about it that day, you know, when he asked her, he's like, hey, did you look into it? Did you like see if he had that stuff in his desk like I told you about? And she goes, yeah, I talked to him. And he goes, you talked to him? She's like, yeah, me and the staff talked to him. And he agreed to no longer bring that into school anymore and that he'll stop. And yeah, they basically went up there and just like told him to stop bringing it to school. Didn't get anyone else involved, no higher ups or anything. And the principal continued to work there. And the teacher kind of just let him off with a warning, I guess. I don't know. It was like the weirdest outcome that I could ever imagine. Like I thought the principal was going to get fired. I thought they were going to get like higher ups from the school board to come in and like replace him or something, right? But nah, the teacher just went upstairs and was like, hey, stop bringing weed to school. And he was probably like, okay. And that was the end of it. And my friend was pissed. He wanted the principal to get fired. He wanted the worst possible outcome for him imaginable because what he did was wrong. He broke the rules. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, dude, what are you going to do about it? Like, you going to go up there and fire him yourself? But yeah, in the end, the principal kept his job. And I don't think he really got in trouble. Which is kind of crazy because like back in 4th grade, weed was definitely not as socially acceptable as it is today. And it's not legal like it is today where I'm from. And also, I just thought the teachers would be like a lot more like angry about it. But yeah, the principal got off scot-free. My friend was pissed about it. And I can't lie, at the time, I was kind of happy for my principal. I didn't want him to get fired. He was a really nice guy. And I understood that even though weed in school is a bad thing, he wasn't doing like cocaine or anything. And he was a good guy. And I knew that if he just got told, hey, don't do that anymore, he probably would listen. So it looks like that is what happened. So that's good. But I do understand that that is wrong. So yeah, moral of the story is don't bring weed to school. That's not good. You shouldn't do that. If I had to guess how much he had on him, it was probably like an eighth when I saw it. It looked like it was like an eighth now that I'm thinking back on it. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I don't know. But yeah, moral of the story is don't bring that shit to school. That's pretty much that. After this, nothing really changed in my school. I just finished out elementary and went about my life. However, I didn't trust a lot of secrets with that friend anymore because after I saw him just immediately go and tell the teacher about that situation with the principal, I didn't really trust him anymore with any of my secrets. I thought he was going to go telling people shit. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much the end of the story time. Thought it was a pretty crazy one. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to do story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.